Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on Friday morning, TGIF, August 9th, 2019. And I wanted to do a special commentary today. So, no, it's not Mr. Harvey sitting in today, just me, and Bubba. But here it goes. Well, Americans, last night, if you watched the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell, they had a segment on El Paso. Well, they seem to have that for the last almost week already, huh? But they were interviewing this one lady and asking her if she was scared about the shooting. And the lady didn't speak any English. If you noticed in the segment, she was answering their questions. But they were not answering truthfully to you American people. Number one, they asked her questions about if she was scared. She said yes. But then she went on and answered that she was scared because it was affecting her work. Then they went and asked her a political question about President Trump and his rhetoric. Now, come on, Nora O'Donnell, can't you get that guy off of that? You're supposed to be talking to this supposedly victim, right? And you know she's an illegal alien because she's speaking Spanish. And she's answering the question just like an illegal alien would. There was nothing she said about American in there. It was, oh, well, it's affecting my work, and I'm scared because it might bring, and what she meant to say is the immigration on top of me. Which your cohort who did that segment said that it doesn't matter whether they're legal or illegal. Yes, it does matter. This is what you don't understand. And the question you should have asked is the shooter, when he killed all those people in El Paso, he wasn't looking for illegal aliens. He was looking for Hispanic heritage, people that look Latin. He wanted to kill them. And Nora O'Donnell, how can you be the leader of the CBS News when you're putting out stuff like this? This is the fourth program in different areas of programming that you've done. That's why your ratings are third and going downhill because of the way you're doing this. To give you a hint, Nora O'Donnell, El Paso is about 80% Hispanic, of Hispanic heritage. And out of those 80% are sixth and above generation Americans. And if you talk to them, they'll speak to you in English. And although they like their Latin music and their Latin food, they are getting to be Americanized. This lady is not even first generation American. She is an illegal alien. There's a difference. And it should matter. You're making that shooter matter more than the issue. That shooter should be tried for being a killer. Why don't you go interview people in New York City of Albanian descent and go to one of their enclaves and talk to them about being scared? And you won't get a single one of them to talk to you because the Albanian mob will get after them. Or how about Chinatown? You don't go to any Chinatown and talk to any Chinese. Why? Because the Tongs and the Triads run that area. What is wrong with you, Nora O'Donnell? Why do you bring this stuff up on your program? If you're going to interview one of the people that got shot. Why? Because they speak English? Most of them? They got shot there, and they're Americans. There's no story in that. But there is a story on this one lady who's scared, and you could say, oh yeah, President Trump, his words are damaging to my work. Right? They're damaging to her work and her being here, yes. And I'm not pro-Trump, I'm not anti-Trump. I'm definitely not pro-you, because you're doing a lousy job on reporting news, and trying to stick politics where it doesn't belong. This is a guy who killed people because they looked Hispanic and had Hispanic heritage. And a lot of those people that got killed, I can assure you, were either sixth and above generation in El Paso. So, Nora O'Donnell, next time you do an interview, don't make a mockery out of my race, will you? Those people were strong Americans that died. There were some illegal aliens that died there, I bet. I don't know because I don't know the full count and who, what, when, and where. But the people that like ABC, NBC, even CNN interviewed were very Americanized, probably sixth and above generation El Paso residents. El Paso's an old city. If you want to do a comparative interview, we'll go to cities like Las Cruces, Nogales, Arizona, Tucson, Arizona, San Antonio, Texas. They got a heavy Latin population, and they all tell you the same thing. Most of them are Americans. There's a whole bunch illegal aliens in there. But hey, it's like you trying to interview an African American whose descendants came in 1619 and interview a guy from the same country, and say like Ghana. If you can find a descendant from Ghana that got here in 1619, and then you find a guy from Ghana here that's an immigrant, they are two different views. What is wrong with you, Nora O'Donnell? This is your favorite alien. And Bubba, Americans, are you going to tolerate somebody doing news like this? Come on, Americans, put your pants on.